100 billion reasons to buy Amazon stock hand over fist. Right now, is Amazon's AMZN minus 4.05%? Remarkable growth story fizzling? At first glance, one might think so.
Amazon. Huge AWS profit upscaling opportunity ahead. Amazon's Q4 2024 earnings beat expectations, driven by AWS's strong performance. Though weak Q1 2025 guidance caused a 3% stock drop. AWS's operating profits surged 62% YoY to $39.8 billion, crucial for Amazon's future profit per share growth. Despite a disappointing Q1 2025 forecast, Amazon's consistent profit growth, especially in AWS, makes it a compelling buy at current valuations.
Should you buy Amazon stock right now? Amazon, AMZN minus 4.05%, is doing an excellent job of lowering its cost to serve customers while improving its delivery speed.
What's going on with Palantir stock? Palantir, PLTR minus 0.39%. Stock is soaring as it expands within the enterprise segment in 2024.
Palantir. The brutal narrative and the shadows on the horizon. I remain bullish on Palantir due to its strong revenue growth, operational success, and expanding moat, despite high valuation metrics. Risks include declining billings and reliance on interest income, which could impact the stock if growth momentum slows. If Palantir maintains growth above 25 to 30%, the narrative will hold, justifying a market cap potentially exceeding $500 billion.
Huge pension buys Supermicro, Palantir, and Target stock. It sold Chipotle. South Korea's national pension services, which managed $720 billion as of the end of 2023, disclosed the moves in a filing with the SEC.
Meta employees brace for job cuts. Here's everything we know so far. Meta plans to cut thousands of jobs to focus on AI investment and efficiency. Mark Zuckerberg targets low performers, part of a broader industry move toward leaner operations.
Is Meta's $65 billion spending spree a good idea? Here's what history suggests. Over the last couple of years, businesses across every industry sector have become overwhelmingly enamored with artificial intelligence, AI. In particular, graphics processing units have become all the rage given their advanced computing power, which is needed to train generative AI programs such as large language models.
Meta to begin previously announced workforce reduction. Meta is set to begin its previously announced workforce reduction on Monday, February 10th. The company told staff on Friday, February 7th, that those who are laid off will be cut off from Meta's internal system within an hour and notified about their severance packages via email, the information reported Friday.
Jefferies ranked the Magnificent 7 stocks for 2025. The Magnificent 7 stocks have been a huge source of gains for the S&P 500.
Tech Corner. AAPL. George Tsilis dives into Apple, AAPL, in the debut episode of Tech Corner on @Schwab Network. Following the company's latest earnings report, George goes under the hood on Apple's revenue and breaks it down segment by segment.
Qualcomm. Overcoming potential $7.7 billion Apple modem business loss. Apple's switch could result in a $7.7 billion revenue impact by FY 2028, but Qualcomm's strong non-Apple relationships and market leadership mitigate this risk. We expect Qualcomm's diversification into automotive and IoT segments to offset potential revenue loss from Apple's shift to in-house modems. Qualcomm's IoT and automotive segments are projected to grow at 26.6% and 28.1% respectively, reaching 49% of total revenue by FY 2022.
Novo Nordisk. 2024 earnings review. Novo Nordisk's 2024 earnings exceeded estimates, with 25% revenue growth and strong performance in diabetes, obesity, and rare disease segments. The market overreacted to CagriSema trial results, causing a 20% stock drop, despite promising 22.7% weight loss results. I believe the market's reaction to CagriSema is disproportionate and doesn't justify a quarter of Novo Nordisk's market value being wiped out.
Levi and Korsinsky announces the filing of a securities class action on behalf of Novo Nordisk AS NVO, shareholders New York, ACS Newswire, February 8, 2025. If you suffered a loss on your Novo Nordisk AS NYSE NVO investment and want to learn about a potential recovery under the federal securities laws, follow the link below for more information. https://zlk.com/ps ASLK.com/1/Novo-Nordisk-A-S-lawsuit-submission-form?PRID =128079 and wire =1 or contact Joseph E. Levi Esquire.
The Shao law firm invites shareholders with losses to join a securities fraud case against Novo Nordisk A.S. Los Angeles, California. Access Newswire, February 8, 2025. The Shao law firm, a national shareholder rights litigation firm, reminds investors of a class action lawsuit against Novo Nordisk A.S., Novo or the company, NYSE NVO, for violations of 10b and 20a of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934 and Rule 10b-5 promulgated thereunder by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. In